And also, last note here, Olandria, when you were sitting here talking to Clark, talking about when I called you a test, it wasn't supposed to be like that. Like, yeah, y'all are here to test connections or whatever, and that's what I meant. Like, no, I didn't mean no way about. Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, the fuck you did, bitch. You was throwing all this fucking shade at Clark from the moment you got in that fucking room and saw Taylor and Clark in the bed to motherfucking together. You've been on your high horse trying to separate yourself, trying to put yourself above fucking Clark. You was giving very elitist energy when it came to fucking Clark. You was better. There was no one else. Don't you dare compare me. Ill, nasty. She can never be me and I can never be her. That was the energy you was giving that whole fucking entire time. So if you to sit here and try to cop a plea talking about something, no, that's not what I meant. You're lying. I hate to say this, and I'm gonna say it, and I know someone's gonna have a bad reaction to it, but I'm saying this as a black woman myself. Olandria is literally masking this mean girl energy behind the guise of her being a black woman, and I fucking don't like that shit. And when I say that, I mean she knows that people are going, like, she can say what the fuck she want, and black women and the black community are gonna back her up and say, oh, see, this is what happens. Black women give an opinion, we're seen as aggressive, we're seen as this, we're seen as that. Olandria does a lot of veiled mean girl shit. Tonight tipped it all the fuck off, especially the way that she was acting with Huda, because now am I wrong for saying she's a mean girl for outing the fucking conversation that she had privately with Huda? For putting out information that wasn't even supposed to be put out by her? Was she in their mouth? Was she in their business? No. It's okay to call it for what it is. Olandria was being 100% of a mean girl this last week. And in my previous review, I said Olandria needs to get the fuck out this villa because she's going to wind up coming out of herself. I loved Olandria. I said from day one, I wanted her to win this fucking show. Either her or Shelly. I'm trying to see them to the end, but they're losing me so fucking bad. Olandria is coming out of character. She's coming out of pocket. She is losing herself. And I'm getting very sick and tired of seeing it because she's not losing herself in a good way. She's losing herself in a bad way. She's really just taking up space at this point. She has not been making connections. And that's also something else I want to bring up. When it was given the reason as to why Hannah was supposed to leave and all this other stuff, while the answer was, I guess, cool, it still didn't make no fucking sense because y'all talking about, well, Hannah was just locked in so quick. She had to get out of here. She wasn't really taking the experience for what it is. And she would have took, away from people who's looking for a genuine connection. What the fuck was Olandria doing this whole time? She wasn't really exploring Jaden. She had that man like this. She would talk to him at a distance. Yeah. And then she was in the villa. She was talking to Zach at a distance because she was just stuck on the fact that she wanted a cowboy to get in the fucking stalls and ride the horses. Like, what? So with y'all logic, Olandria should have been gone since episode, 12? 13, 14, whenever fucking Hannah left. Like, Olandria has really disappointed me coming to the latter end of this season. And I don't fucking like it. She's being a hypocrite. She's losing her fucking mind. She won't get over this fucking cowboy. And I hope and pray that now at this motherfucking point, when fucking Taylor sat here and said, y'all want to know who I pick? I pick Clark because I'm not about to be sitting here thinking for you. I'm here for me. It's not about you when it comes to my experience. I hope you heard that and now let the fantasy go. Because I don't know if anybody else caught it, but when she was talking about exploring options and she was talking about Taylor again, she's like, yeah, Zach is cool. And there's little things that he wasn't doing that like Taylor would do. And this is why I like countrymen. This is why I like cowboys because they have so much respect. Like you're going through your fucking fantasy and your fetish again when it comes to Taylor. This man don't want you. And it's okay to not be wanted by somebody. And the fact that you're not even seeing better for yourself is making me kind of like sad and disappointed for you because I really fuck with you heavy. I fuck with you the long way, Alandria. But me fucking with you the long way, I'm gonna call you out for the bullshit that you're putting on right now. You need to go home. Can we switch her out with Coco? Because I think Coco would have had a better chance of being on this fucking show. Because at this point, this is becoming unsafe, unhealthy for Olandria. And now she's making herself look even crazier than she's been looking these last couple of weeks with us knowing that Taylor did not want her. And even when she was doing that whole crash out, all I could hear was, I was asking him this. I was putting forth an effort. I was doing that. I was doing this. Not once did I hear her say Taylor did anything. And she's acknowledging what the problem has been for weeks. So I can only go off the fact that, so you're acknowledging it, but you just have such a strong sense of self-worth that in your mind, this man could not possibly not want you. And there's nothing wrong with having a high sense of self-worth and knowing Like, yeah, I'm the baddest bitch and all this other shit. But it can work against you when you believe someone don't like you. Because now look at how this is turning out for you. And I hate that for you. I absolutely hate that for you. I have nothing to really say about Clark. Clark did what she did. She said, listen, the only issue I have with you is that when we was having a conversation, you kept calling me a test. I understand the purpose of CASA is to test other connections, but I'm coming in here really working towards something. And this is exactly what I was explaining in my video the other day. Calling someone a test when they're really trying to build a connection is quite disrespectful. And that's what Olandria was doing. She was being disrespectful in that conversation with Clark. They was both being shady towards each other for rightful reasons. Y'all fighting for the same man. But Clark can feel how she want to feel. You're not going to come in here and essentially say my relationship is fake because it's just so we're just in a relationship for your benefit. And that's not, don't violate me like that. Because these are my real feelings. This is a real connection I'm trying to build. This is something that I'm really putting the best foot forward on. Don't sit here and shit on me. I've been here for 4 days, but obviously this man prefers who I am in the 4 days that he's been with me over the 30 days that he's been with you. Yo, this was just a loaded episode. And I hate that I have to just drag the fuck out of Olandria like that. I really do. I love this girl. I want to see her go to the top. I really do. But at this point, this show is just not conducive for her. For her mental health, for her well-being. I just need her to go. Her man, her cowboy will be off this villa. Now, with the popularity of this show, all the cowboys will now know who Olandria is. And I promise you, there are probably 100,000 worthy, fine-ass, 6'7", thick, okay, cowboys ready to come scoop you up. And that is exactly what the fuck you deserve. And I'm always gonna say that about Olandria. She needs something better than Taylor. If Clark and Taylor want to be, let them fucking be. You need to just get on, okay? Holy damn, this was